Leaders will often put the well-being of others before themselves. This is especially true during a situation like COVID-19. However, to continue to undertake your vital work and manage the demands of your role, you need to look after yourself and build your own well-being. Leaders who work in education have high empathy and altruism. It's more than just a job. But it's important not to neglect your own well-being as a leader. The quality of your leadership will shape the working and learning environment for your staff and your students.
Education attracts people that have high empathy, and high empathy creates this need to be in service of others. So we give to others at the expense of self. And when we add on top of that our current situation, which triggers our altruism, that is a perfect storm. We know that that's one of our strengths, and that is certainly a superpower in our ability to connect with people. And the shadow to that, to manage then, is about our ability to put boundaries on when we step in and help, and when we actually just enable people to do things on their own, so that they can build their own self-confidence, their own self-efficacy, and we can build a team around us of leaders. Firstly, we need to create self-awareness, and we need to be able to navigate our own emotions. And meditation is the best thing that we can do to do that. Research out of Harvard University is showing that 10 minutes a day of focusing on our breath can literally grow gray matter in the parts of our brain around self-awareness and compassion, and reduce the size of our amygdala, which is where our fight, flight, or freeze response processing sits, so we can be calmer. We know self-awareness is the leading component in emotional intelligence. Practicing gratitude is huge. Looking for the positive things that are going on will actually draw people to us as leaders and make them feel better. When we're looking at behaviors and mindset, we've got to come back to the emotional intelligence toolbox. Finding ways to be more grateful about things in our life is going to be important. The last piece, I think, is probably around optimism. You could almost substitute the word optimism for resilience. The higher your optimism, the higher your resilience. And resilience allows us to bounce back from adversity more quickly.
We've discussed how leading and looking after the well-being of others during situations like COVID-19 can be tough on your own well-being. Some of the things you can do to look after yourself during this time are: prioritise your own well-being so that you can look after others. Be aware of your own thoughts, emotions and behaviours. Meditate, get out into nature and exercise. And practice a positive mindset through gratitude, optimism and resilience.